grab your textbook. We're going to go over the questions for lesson 13. They're on page 66 of your textbook. Pause until, if you're not ready, get your textbook. Question number 1. Explain the differences between atomic number and atomic mass. So make sure you're talking about particles there. Question 2. If you need to press stop between each one to answer the questions, you may do that. So question 2. Explain the difference between the average atomic mass given on the periodic table and the mass of an atom. So that's that difference again between that decimal number for the periodic table and the just regular atomic mass. Pause to answer. Question number 3. How are potassium 39, potassium 40, and potassium 41 different from the others? Write the isotope symbols for the 3 isotopes of potassium. If you forget how to do this, go back to your notes. There was one there for boron. They explained all the differences and how to write those. So make sure you look at your periodic table and go back and look at the notes for that. Pause. Question number 4. How many protons, neutrons, and electrons are in each? Okay, so be careful now. You're using fluorine 23. So this is your mass number, and then you subtract your number of protons. This is cobalt 59. So it's 59 minus 27. So you may end up with atomic, or numbers rather, a little bit different than you'll have if we just use the average mass. And then this is molybdenum 96. This is the mass of molybdenum. Do not take the one off the periodic table if it's different. Number 5. An isotope of iron, Fe, has 26 protons and 32 neutrons. What's the approximate mass of this isotope? So remember what mass, how to calculate the mass of an atom. It's protons and neutrons together. B. How would you write the symbol for this isotope? Again, go back and look at how isotope symbols are written. Number 6. Find the element phosphorus on the periodic table. What is the average atomic mass of phosphorus? Again, think about this. What's its atomic number? Letter C. Predict which isotope you would find in greatest abundance for phosphorus. Number 7 is going to look very much like that equation that you set up at the bottom of the lesson 13 worksheet. So I gave that to you set up where you have chlorine, 76% of it is chlorine 35 and 24% of it is chlorine 37. So when you set your equation up, you're going to have 76 times 35 plus 24 times 37, and you'll put that over 100. So you'll solve the top and then divide by 100, and that'll give you the average atomic mass of chlorine. Number 7, lithium is 7.6% lithium 6 and 92.4% lithium 7. Determine the average mass. You're going to do the setup just like you did in number 7 and at the bottom of lesson 13 worksheet. Which isotope of nitrogen is found in nature? Explain your reasoning. Your key here is to remember, look at the periodic table. What's the average atomic mass? Your most abundant form of an element will be very close to the average atomic mass. Do these on loose leaf. Make sure that you turn them in by the end of the period.